Removing and refitting the lower A-pillar panel and the bonnet release fixture base on a Skoda Fabia MK1 99 to 2007. Although my bonnet release works fine, I've noticed it's very loose, so I need to fix that. To take the bonnet release handle off, you just need a small flat bladed screwdriver at the back to release the clip, and then it'll slide off. As you can see, there doesn't seem to be any damage to the teeth of the mechanism on the mount or inside the handle. But on closer inspection, the base mount itself seems to be loose on the spigot shaft. So to get at that, I'll have to take the lower A-pillar panel off. To do that, you need to take the lower front fascia panel off. If you don't know how to do that, I'll leave a link in the description for another video on how to do that in more detail. Once you've removed the panel, take the handle off again. Before you take the panel off, you've got to lift up the sill trim panel as it overlaps the panel just here slightly, so you need to free that end. If you grab the sill panel firmly at the bottom, lift up sharply and you'll be able to release the front clip and possibly the second one down, just enough to get the panel out. Then I lifted the leading edge of the panel off the door seal with a large flat bladed screwdriver. Then I fished around and pushed the screwdriver further in to reach the bottom clips so I could lever up against the shoulder of the plastics. Once the bottom clips were loose, I found I could put my hand in at the top of the panel to gently ease the top clips out. Here's the underside of the panel with the 4 clips and locating peg. You can see where they marry up on the bodywork with one of the holes behind this bundle of cables. And here's the important locating peg hole, which is what you use first when you reattach the panel. The release lever base is attached with 2 Phillips screws, one here and one at the bottom. Take those out. And then the Bowden cable just slips out of the channel and then you can unhitch the nipple end. If you're planning on replacing these parts, I'll put the part numbers in the description. If you look at the back of the unit, there's a little Torx screw bolt, which I'm pretty sure if I tighten it up, I'll be able to get rid of all the play. I'll just need it loose enough so the lever can move freely without being too loose. I guess you could use some Loctite, but I'm not sure if it will work on plastic. Well, there's no harm in trying that, so I think I will do that. While I've dismantled it, I'll just put some silicone grease on the surfaces. Hopefully this will work. If it doesn't, you could use some kind of glue, such as contact adhesive, just to keep the screw from unwinding itself. Once you're happy with it, just need to refit the cable. Attach it to the bodywork. And then the hard part of refitting the panel. I had to move the group of cables slightly for the top left clip, and I found it was vital to put the alignment peg in first. Then tuck the extremities of the panel under the sill panel and the top front corner. Then it's a question of just looking down the gap and jiggling it into position over the clips, trying to align all the holes. Sometimes you have to move the clips slightly in the plastic panel. Then jiggle it into position and press home fully, and it should click all the way around and fit snugly over the door seam. And make sure you flick the rubber door seam over the actual panel, which will stop any water getting in. Align the sill panel over the holes and push down firmly. Not forgetting the door seal fits over the trim. Refit the handle. If you want some more detail about the handle, check out my other video on the bonnet release lever. I'll leave a link in the description and at the end of the video. Making sure it works properly. And the job's a good one. Just got the lower dashboard to put back. And we're all done. Hope you found this useful, and a big thank you for all the positive comments and all the video suggestions. I do take note of all the suggestions, so keep them coming. Thanks to everybody that subscribed. I really appreciate all the support for the channel. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.